Roccia's character is always full of unexpected drama. For example, when she asks if you want to join the troupe, there's actually an option to decline. I know you all can't bear to choose that, so let me play the bad guy.
That's all right. You can join us whenever you want. It's up to you.
When she gets ascension, she always starts with Pero said to express her joy.
Pero said she's feeling good. Get ready for her happy dance. Pero said she likes you even more now. Seems her strength and confidence are growing fast. Pero said, Pero said, Pero said.
It's not until the last upgrade that she tells you the truth.
Sorry, scratch that. Pero never actually said any of that. It's all me, Roccia. Those are the things I've been wanting to tell you.
Her skill set has many unique features. Roccia is the first character to use active skill from off-field. She's also one of the few characters whose idle animation comes with her own BGM. Compared to Yang Yang and Jianxin, she has a real area of effect aggro ability, and she likes to draw memes on the Forte circuit. Roccia's long press to charge automatically matches the required energy and shoots it out directly. After impact, her energy fills up. No need for you to manually calculate. She can also turn while dashing. Each time she performs a plunging attack, it resets her mid-air dodge count. Moreover, she can even spin in circles during a plunging attack. Using a resonance skill plus a double jump allows her to fly. She's the first character to sit while showing the terminal. She's also one of the few characters who wear weapons on their partners. The unconventional designs perfectly match her name. Roccia comes from an 18th century art style. It broke away from traditional aesthetics and set new trends. Breaking free from norms is part of the Roccia spirit. As a theatrical performer, even in battle, Roccia never forgets to entertain. In mid-air, she strikes a cute pose, and the mask on her head glows. When performing a plunging attack, each hit creates a unique pattern on the ground. The third hit even releases colorful fireworks. Press longer to take off triggers similar expressions and fireworks, and her posture in the air changes. Her partner, Pero, will join the act. For instance, one of her plunging attack modes features him in a macho form. When performing a basic attack, Pero peeks out, puzzled like, "Who am I? Where am I? Who's hitting me?" After finishing moves, Roccia strikes a proud look, and Pero waves goodbye to the audience. These details show her love for drama and performance. Yet this cheerful girl is the only character in Wuwa who shows sadness in the resonance chain interface. The joys and sorrows of life dance in an endless circle. Pain and tears shift in an instant into a carnival. This line, from the weapon tragicomedy, actually comes from Shakespeare's Hamlet. It hints at Roccia's bittersweet life. When you invite her near penitence end, she shares a hidden line. Everyone avoids penitence end, but it's her home. Exiled there, she witnessed fellow pilgrims passing away. It's a painful past, but also her path to rebirth. Young Roccia often performed humanistic plays. The PV shows metaphors, like The Lion King, a nod to Hamlet, and works like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Romeo and Juliet, all by Renaissance playwright Shakespeare. These human-centered works were disliked by the Order's theocratic faction. So the lyrics in the top left say, "All you once had made is proof now of your crime." These proofs attack innocent people with bared fangs. Roccia presents her tumultuous past in an exaggerated, playful way. Isn't this a tragic comedy? A blend of humor and sorrow. In her companion quest, this is also reflected. In the camp of the little plushies huddling together for warmth, you'll see many models made from hamburgers and barrels. They look funny, yet somehow tug at your heartstrings. These little plushies can't accept their owner's death, so they create these hamburger people to comfort themselves. Though abandoned echoes, they carry emotions just like humans. When we try to inspect Lottie Lost's accordion, she hurriedly guards it, fearing we'll damage this precious memory from her owner. If you then walk towards the door, you'll notice other plushies eavesdropping anxiously from inside. Seeing us, they immediately pretend to admire the scenery. The smaller the details, the more they show the plushie's loneliness after losing their owner. By the way, if you picked up these red petals at the start of the story, You can give them to Roccia when she sets up the stage. She'll tell you a tale of a naive child cruelly exiled. During Quest, some newly exiled NPCs also lament their pain. But there's a saying, having been through hardships, one is more empathetic towards others' struggles. For Roccia, rebuilding the stage to present welcome dramas for new pilgrims is the best medicine for healing her emotional wounds.
Medicine for the body, sure. But for the soul, we need something grand.
This play named Pegasus is actually the winged horse from Greek mythology we often hear about. Legend has it that when it strikes the ground with its hoof, a spring symbolizing hope gushes out, able to resolve various hardships and troubles. But I think what truly comforts the heart isn't necessarily this play, but the people performing in it, spreading smiles. There's a line in Roccia's words.
I know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility.
It's a famous quote from Spider-Man. This little girl who hides her inner sadness, only wishes to portray joy and happiness for everyone, might just be the winged horse bringing hope to the troop of fools.
One day, the streets of Raguna will be alive with the spirit of freedom. Until then, I want it to grow within our troop. We'll make the sad smile, help the hopeless dream again, give courage to the fearful, and remind everyone of who we really are.
Legend says every Lucianite represents a suffering soul. Wind, rain, time, they all dim its glow. Roccia used to be like this Lucianite, dimmed over time. She once asked you, no matter which option you chose, she'd firmly express the same belief: we will never forget any sufferer. Because she was saved by the troop of fools as a kid. The Lucianite glowed again the day troop of fools saved her. That's why she tirelessly collects more stones now, just to preserve their glow. Starry is the Night is the title of this companion story, and also a famous aria from the opera Tosca. I've never loved life so much as the most touching line in the play. Perhaps this is also Roccia's most passionate cry deep inside, as she said in Ideals and Aspirations. Even the faint light of the Lucianites, when gathered, is enough to pierce the night's darkness. On the streets inside the city, a passerby reveals to us that those dissatisfied with the order's oppression have formed underground troops just to perform plays that are banned but still dearly loved. One troupe, named Morning Theater, pays tribute to the famous movie Dead Poets Society. It tells the story of a teacher who dares to break school rules and encourages students to find life's passion through poetry, igniting their love and pursuit of life, and ultimately letting the flower of inner freedom bloom. Isn't this a grand cultural renaissance? Just like Roccia's character profile says, her giant box seems to hold the whole world, or perhaps she built a world with her box. When all her Lucianites unite, freedom will light up Raguna City.
当舞台的聚光灯再次亮起，我们终将归来。